Like a thumb modern, y'all. Okay, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Birds swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Brains in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We callin' plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never no bias, be talking about wins. Blakberry popping, they tuning again. Straight from the A, so you know what it is. If it's a tape, let me stand on it big. Falcons need rings, we know that it's coming. Hawks on the rise, you know how they grilling. Brains in the home, we popping the bottles. ATL up, yeah, we eating the column. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, yo, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Brave swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Shut you up. Like a thumb modern, y'all. Okay, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Birds swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Brains in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We callin' plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never no bias, be talking about wins. Blakberry popping, they tuning again. Straight from the A, so you know what it is. If it's a tape, let me stand on it big. Falcons need rings, we know that it's coming. Hawks on the rise, you know how they grilling. Brains in the home, we popping the bottles. ATL up, yeah, we eating the column. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, yo, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Brave swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Hey. Say.
Let's be clear. Shoo! I had to die or die when you drive will make you need it. No, don't get out the life. The shed ain't on your wood. For toast sticks up your farms, like bodied on my void. Better more terror, big clear till you bad for. You been eating off in thoughts, I've been living off what you saw. When the court favors, you pack now and laters. That's exceptionally flawed. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. If you make it taste funny, you laugh into the bay. If you corny at the mouth, put some used to that's now home team.
Home team, what's happening, home team? Welcome to a morning edition of Let's Be Clear. The link is already dropped. We're doing a bit of an extension from the Rex Pit last night. Well, we had the discussion of, we did some GOAT talk. We did some GOAT talk last night. Y'all gotta forgive me. I gotta let the sun fully wake me up from the work nights, and I'm still working. So as the sun wakes me up, what y'all gonna hear me talking all kind of loopy. As the sun wakes me up, the link is in the chat. We having GOAT talk, and we talking about them Falcons. The hot topic right now is Michael Jordan, LeBron James. Who's the GOAT? Again. Yes. Once again. The topic is Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. GOAT talk. Except this morning, you all get to say if you think Michael Jordan or LeBron James is the GOAT. Maybe you think somebody else is the GOAT. Maybe you think James Worthy is the GOAT. Maybe you think Wilt Chamberlain is the GOAT. Julius Erving name comes up sometimes. Maybe you think Dr. J's the GOAT. Or maybe you think it's one of these two guys, Michael Jordan or LeBron James. The link is pinned in the chat. If you missed last night's show on the Rex Pit, myself and Big Wheel were on, and we went down the different categories that your boy Blakberry, look at to determine when I'm thinking GOAT. When I'm thinking GOAT in basketball. Those categories were athleticism, skill set, abilities, accolades, team accomplishments, did I say impact already? And influence. It was 8 categories. It was 8 categories, so I'm missing a few of them. But if you go back and watch the Rex Pit from last night, you'll kind of gauge where we're going with this one this morning. But the link is already pinned in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to come on and give your 2 cents, I'll give you a quick review of last night's show. Myself and Big Wheel made it known early in the show that we prefer Michael Jordan over LeBron James. Michael Jordan, and myself and Big Wheel's point of view, is the GOAT. And after we established who we preferred, then we went down the rundown of the categories: athleticism, abilities, all that good stuff. And out of the 8 categories that we ran down and side by side compared the 2, Jordan got 6 out of the 8, leaving LeBron with only 2. So Michael Jordan deserved to be labeled as the GOAT more so than LeBron James, according to your boy Blakberry's system for figuring that out last night. Something I purposely did in this category was I did not determine total points because that's not fair to Michael Jordan, considering he retired not once but twice from the league, and he only played 15 seasons. So saying that LeBron James passed him in total points scored, saying really anybody post Michael Jordan coming into the league score more points than Jordan, it's a redundant point to make because he didn't play as much as the other people that you say, especially LeBron with 22 years compared to his 15. So I purposely left out total points. I we didn't do it based off of attitude. We did attitude and the way they play and the flopping shit that LeBron do. We didn't even talk about that. We, as far as in the categories go for determining the GOAT, I didn't even put that in the criteria. Being soft or being hard or the era that they played in, that was not a part of my categories. My categories were solely based off of the individuals God-given abilities, skill sets, things that you can measure based off of the individual player. So I was fair to both LeBron and Michael in my analysis. And in my analysis, along with a lot of you all from last night that were watching, that were in the chat, along with Big Will, we determined that it was not even close, that Michael Jordan deserves more so than LeBron James to be labeled the GOAT. But what say you all? Now I want to know what say you all. Deshaun Coswell, my friend.
What's up?
What's going on, man? How you doing this morning?
I'm good, man. Another blessing day, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Let me
let's
see.
get into this
Hey,
LeBron.
let's get straight into it then. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Now, I'm getting tired of people comparing LeBron to Jordan or LeBron to GOAT. First of all, Jordan never said he was a GOAT. LeBron said he was at the second championship. Now, how you gonna win 2 championships and say you a GOAT? Shut up. Um, then he's so obsessed with Jordan. He playing all the years to win six championship, but he can say I'm just like Jordan. You're not. Another
So it ain't really
comparison.
got nothing to do with playing with his boys. It's more so about him chasing 6.
Yes, he
Okay.
he wanted to be Jordan so bad that's why he wears 23. Like I told you last night.
Yep.
How can you be the GOAT when Jordan's on your uniform?
Yeah. He
I
don't want
want.
2 of Jordan. He wore 2 Jordan numbers.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, I take that back. He wore. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did. He wore both of the Jordan numbers at one
Yeah,
point. Yeah.
that one that I say about Kobe. Kobe ain't never tried to be like Jordan because he was like Jordan already. And he was talking about Jordan. But know what Kobe said in the game when he went against Jordan? They said, are you gonna be easy on Jordan? He said, hell no. I'm gonna come out and 24. and Jordan laughed at that. See, a lot of people don't think Jordan have a funny attitude and everything because he always looking hard and everything. But Jordan love competition. You tell him that you gonna beat him, oh, he gonna eat your ass up.
Yeah, that's why he had that gambling problem though too, Deshaun,
Yeah,
because of his competitive nature.
yeah. But LeBron, Okay, I watched the breakdown of LeBron and Jordan. First of all, you said last night he's not good on defense. Um, he's not good at free throws.
Even with the chase down blocks.
He takes down blocks at the beginning, but I seen him stand around with like, okay, say LeBron team shooting right,
Uh huh.
and then they shoot the ball in, then they go to the other end of the court. LeBron still on that same side. I'm like, what?
I ain't gonna lie. I have seen him take a lot of plays off on defense.
Yeah.
I have seen him do
Now Jordan don't take plays out of defense. He will hawk your ass down,
that. Yeah.
and he will defend you to the death. Cause he believe in I'm gonna get that ball back. I'm gonna get that ball back.
Right.
Another thing that LeBron do, he do a lot of whining. I
Yeah, he
like,
cried a lot.
yeah. I seen one game that they lost instead of shaking everybody's hand, he just walked out the court. I like unsportsmanlike conduct. And what's up with the flopping? Oh Lord.
Oh my God, the flopping.
Oh my God.
It's so damn shameful, and clearly it's no shame in his game because he does it. He been doing it ever since he went to Miami. That's how long he been doing it. Ever since he went to Miami, he been a flopping some bitch.
I'll tell you like this. If I ever saw Jordan flop, I wouldn't even like Jordan. If I ever see him flop or do anything like that, I'm like, nah, he ain't no goat. Goat don't flop.
But you ain't gonna see it though. You weren't gonna see it from him because he didn't have the mindset to play like that. And that's what we talk about when we say with LeBron, man, with why he wouldn't have lasted in that era because of his mindset. He think he gonna get the referees to get him back in the game by flopping and pretending to be hurt and trying to get the sympathy of the refs. That's how he gonna get back in the game. As opposed to back in the day, you got back in the game by somebody keep getting to the basket on us. Okay, we just gonna take his ass out the next time he go to the basket. We just gonna take his ass out of here. They can't get to the back, but they shooting all these threes, ho. Oh, okay. All right. That time he go over that jump shot, take a knee from under.
Yep.
Take your feet from under. Like, hey, he wouldn't have made it back then, bro.
Yeah, no, look. Let Michael and LeBron switch. And Michael played this now, and LeBron playing there. LeBron would have quit in 6 years. Cause Detroit would have beat his ass.
Yeah.
They were born.
Pistons.
Oh yeah, they were born, and the referee didn't say nothing. You walk out with a bloody nose, a broken leg. Now Michael would have supreme here because they can't touch him. Now, man, he would have had 100 points a game. I mean, you can't. You get a foul for braiding somebody now. You're gonna be like, oh shit, hell yeah, I'm gonna get these motherfuckers, boy. They can't touch me. That's why I say LeBron always talking about when Jordan had Pippen. You had G.O.A.T, a boss, Love,
Kyrie,
and then Jordan. Look, people
Brown.
say, yeah. People say Jordan on a super team. That team was super. He only had Pippen. What made it super? The other people, they were nobody.
Everybody else was just really good role players, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
a couple of them the influence of Jordan turned them into those really good role players like Luke Longley. Luke Longley became a really good center because he was playing with Jordan.
Look, I'm from Chicago, and y'all know how y'all do y'all start here, like Dominique and everything. Okay, we did Jordan like that, but They didn't do Grant like that. They didn't do
Right.
Luke Kuechly like that, and they definitely didn't do Curry. What his name? Kerry. They didn't do him like that. I did. Okay, I go to nice restaurant right back then. If I see them in the restaurant, and everything, Jordan see over here by himself, and the rest be over here. They were not like. They were not okay. If LeBron was at the table with D Wade, Love and them, all of them sitting at the same table. They didn't do that back then because they was the people. BJ Armstrong, the 3-point shooter. He wasn't no star. I mean, he won a lot of championships. Who talking about BJ now?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Only BJ Armstrong is talking about BJ Armstrong.
Yeah, but he got 4 rings. Ain't nobody
I
talking about
mean,
him.
they did give him a little shine in the docuseries, so you got to
Yeah,
give him that.
but that's it. But I mean, they still talking about D Wade. They still talking about Boss. And then this might say on your show that night. Uh, if Jordan ain't all that, why the hell we still talking about him? That's
Exactly.
WE.
Exactly.
Your kids, your kid gonna be talking about Jordan like Michael Jackson. You see little kid don't even know Michael. Talking about Michael, I want to be like Michael Jackson. What?
Yeah.
You 3 years old. That's
Yeah.
what they said about Jordan. And then this girl told me, she said, Silk. I said, what? How many times did you go out and say, I got to give me to LeBron? I said, what? She said, but you want to get some Jordan. But you ain't never heard nobody say it. I've been around a whole bunch of people that shoe junkies. I ain't never heard them say, man, I gotta go run, give me some LeBron. Run.
Never.
Never. I mean, LeBron's a good player, but when he started flipping and faking and all this stuff, he lost my faith in him. And he cannot do it when a person. Okay, I was in management for a long time, and you got certain employees. You got employees that can do it all by themselves, and you got employees that need somebody help. Like I say, Donna, can you go get them crates over there? Why need somebody to go with me? What? And about 10 crates.
Yeah.
But
Right.
you know what I mean? I need some help. That's LeBron. Jordan would go out there and get the crate. All right, what next? LeBron like,
Yeah.
can't D Wade go with me?
Yeah. Can I get a part? Can I get a buddy? Can I get a buddy to go with me? It's so many different
Scenario.
scenarios and arguments you can make for why Michael Jordan is in my opinion by far more deserving to be called the GOAT than LeBron. I'll even take it in a different aspect of things. I'll even take it to a different aspect of things. What's up with you, Relly? Think about I think about this, right? All right, so when Jordan came in the league in '86, when he came
Right.
in the league in '86, or I'm sorry, '84, when he came into the league in '84,
Yeah, cause
um,
he in North Carolina at 83. Yeah.
right. So when he came into the league in '84, you still had the Larry Bird, Magic Johnson rivalry, the Celtics Lakers rivalry that was
That was
pretty
so
much
beautiful, bro.
the bulk of the '80s, right? Yeah, and
Yeah.
at that time, you Magic Johnson is probably the biggest name in basketball at that time.
Now he
He's the
was the big
biggest name.
name.
Yeah, he's the biggest name. And right after him is Larry Bird. A lot of people. One thing you can't do, you can't mention Magic Johnson without thinking about Larry Bird.
Word.
Is that fair to say, Deshaun? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean, it go hand in hand,
They go hand in hand.
right?
You can't you when you think about Jordan and his run that he had, who come to mind that was running with him?
Oh man, that's a good one. Um, damn.
You see how you got to think about it though.
Yeah. Cause know what? He was so supreme above people, and then until people was on that level. Everybody Dominique was gonna be on that level, but Dominique still didn't get up there.
Dominique
I
never
mean,
got up there, and it could have something to do with just not being in the right situation in Atlanta. It could have something to do with it.
yeah, cause Dominique was good.
Yeah, because Dominique was good. But to be fair to the comparison, when Jordan got to the Bulls was ass too.
Oh yeah, they were straight ass. I mean, I told you I'm a scholar. They were terrible, man. I'll tell you how bad it was. After the first quarter, people turned the TV off. That's how bad it was.
I heard that.
So okay, let me tell you something. When you say something about
you from Chicago, so you know firsthand.
yeah, I'm tell you what Magic said. He said they asked him about Michael taking the torch. He said Michael trying to learn how to take the torch from me. Shit, he surpassed the torch. And he had to take it. I had to give it to him. You go, Mike. Cause Mike told Magic, he like, I'm coming to get this. He like, what?
Yeah.
He said, I'm coming to get it. And he said it. He said it so boldly. Okay, do you know how? Okay, I'm bringing taking it from football to baseball. You know how? What the name? Babe Ruth would point out to where you gonna knock the ball at.
Yeah.
That's how Jordan was doing to players. He was like, okay, I'm gonna make 45 tonight. All right, I'm gonna take your crown. He will point out what he gonna do to you, and then do it.
And then do it. Yup.
How many times you heard LeBron do that? Nada.
Nah. LeBron don't have the confidence in himself to do something like that. Listen, man. That's why I'm so glad I got one of the OGs in here, man. So he saw firsthand the transition from the Larry Bird, Magic Johnson era to the Michael Jordan era. He saw it happen, and he got to see LeBron James happen. He got to see Deshaun Caldwell got to see the best in basketball firsthand, bro.
I mean, because Jordan got beat by Magic and he got beat by Bird, but he had to learn how to beat them. But you know what? The best way to learn how to beat somebody is to get beat first. You're like, okay,
Right.
this is how they beat me. Okay, I'm gonna use what they did to me and flip it on their head, and that's what he did. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. The first championship when they played against the Lakers, I'll tell you, go back and watch it. When Jordan was shooting, all the Lakers stopped and looked at him. And then after the game, they asked the Lakers, why y'all ain't trying to block him? They said it was amazing how high that motherfucker got. We want to do nothing but Lakers just look.
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch that game, you see the whole Lakers team on the floor, they're looking. They weren't trying to block him or nothing. They've been looking. I said, ain't this some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they was amazed that a man like that. And then it was hard to block him anyway, because when he comes down, everybody talking about when LeBron comes down the hill, it's like a freight truck. When Jordan coming down the hill, it is like a Star Trek event, because he gonna come down there and they don't want to get embarrassed. So they'll move. I saw what they talk about, they move out the way on the court.
Yeah,
instead of blocking him.
That was Shaq be clowning his ass about. Shaq be clowning his ass. Why you move out the way? Why you move out the way, Chuck? Why you move out the way, Chuck?
You know who that was? But and then this might say LeBron slammed on Jason Terry. Jordan slammed on Mutombo. Mutombo talking about I would slap the ball at your hand. Jordan said, okay. And then Jordan went all the way and
Yeah.
slammed on him and did the thing that figure what the Mutombo do. No.
Uh-huh. So
But
somebody that's
Jason,
known for blocking shots. Yeah.
yeah. And he kept on fucking with Jordan talking about I would slap your ball out. Kick him up here. Oh, Jordan love that shit. He like, come on, I'm ready. And slam right all in his face. I'm like, damn. And who fucking Jason Terry? Hey, there's nobody to slam on.
Right. That Terry ain't even trying to block nobody.
No. You gotta take me the hell on.
He ain't even trying to jump with nobody, bro. That
I
Terry is
mean,
not about that life.
Jason Terry reminded me of that cool uncle that had toothpick in their mouth and be sitting there
Yeah.
with his big. Like,
But
you
if
tell you
he get
about
out
it.
there, he water with that thing though. When he get out there,
Yeah. I like Jason Terry. I mean, he just cool to me. I mean, he like this. He ain't nobody to fuck with, but he just cool to me. I can see him at a family reunion and we could just kick it and everything. That nigga you kick it with. But slamming on him, that's dusty. I slam for that motherfucker. No. They Terry, I mean, he got a good shot, but he ain't nobody to brag about slamming on.
right?
I mean, if LeBron back there with uh, a Kareem and I can't say his name. One, they would have killed his ass.
Akeem Olajuwon. Yo,
Yeah. Now you talking about blocking shots. Them two for those shot blockers.
yeah, they shot block. They gonna block the ball into your face.
That's on the
and,
ground.
and if they can't get a good block on you, they gonna start putting their body into it. Like that what we talking about with the mentality, like the result that nobody back in the day they didn't result to. Oh, I'm not getting no fouls called, so I'm flopping, so I can try to get some sympathy from the damn referee. Damn rock don't pop up on my damn windshield and crack my windshield, man.
A what?
Damn. Then rock somebody done ricochet out the back somebody tire, crack my windshield.
Man, I'm
Got a
wishing
little
you caught
dimple in it now. But tell me about it.
Yeah, I seen Jordan got slammed in the game. And he got right back up went down the court. Cause he was so used to getting beat up in the game. It was
Yeah.
nothing. So if LeBron got slammed in the game, oh that nigga be out for 2 weeks.
Oh man, he finna bet like he finna take a whole goddamn 30 minutes just to get to the foul line. Cause he finna be acting like he needs surgery on his back. Then he gonna get to the foul line. He gonna miss at least one of the damn 2 free throws. He gonna miss at least one of them. And then he gonna ask for an additional time for extra time on the timeout so he can get seen about. I need medical to come. I need medical to come wrap me up.
This motherfucker, bro, he retarded. And then he gonna take a picture like Jordan when Jordan was crying that at one time after his dad died. He gonna take a picture like that. Hey, that nigga, oh, he on Jordan dick, boy. Like damn. Jordan, I mean, okay, they had a basketball convention, right? And you know, a lot of stars they be starstruck when they see Jordan. They say when Jordan walk in the room, the whole room would stop. This little pissy motherfucker be running to Jordan. Hey! I ain't seen nobody run to Jordan. But every time he Jordan, he run there and then give him a hug. I be Jordan like, this nigga, what's wrong with this nigga? Is he okay?
Hey man, as y'all can see, my guy Deshaun Caldwell, he holding it down for Jordan in this topic, bro. If you think it's LeBron James, man, I want you to tap the link. I want different points of views on this now. The link is pinned in the chat. I want different point of view.
Prove me wrong.
And that's how I feel like when it comes down to this. Like, I done gave some substantial evidence on why Michael Jordan deserves to be labeled the GOAT more so than LeBron James. I've done that. And like I said last night, Michael Jordan not even my favorite player. And I'm not making the argument for my favorite player to be the GOAT because I know better. I know better. I got to watch Michael Jordan play live. I got to watch him live. I mean, I've been around Michael Jordan when he came to Atlanta for a couple of events to be able to witness the vibe and the aura that he gives off when he in the city. When Michael Jordan came to town in the mid-90s, when Michael Jordan came to your city, it was like when the president come in town. Everybody talking about it. Everybody trying to figure out where he gonna be at.
Yeah.
That's how it was when Jordan came to your city, man.
Yeah.
When LeBron come to Atlanta, Trae Young still the star attraction. You think I'm bullshitting?
No.
If you done been to a Hawks game when LeBron done came to town, Trae Young get more support than LeBron in State Farm Arena. I kid you not. They in there chanting Trae Young name.
Well, I'll tell you like that. I've been here for years, and every time LeBron come to town, I don't hear nothing about it. But I was here too when Jordan came here, and I see it posted everywhere. I was like, damn. Cause like I'm telling you how I found out that LeBron here. When I go on the internet, and you know they show the caption of the game like it over.
Oh yeah, after the fact.
Yeah. Oh, nobody said nothing. I mean, I be on a lot of, I be on X, I be on Instagram, be on Facebook. I don't hear nothing about LeBron being here. That's sad.
Ain't nobody talk about LeBron being in Atlanta, bro. Bro, I
come
swear,
on here.
anytime Jordan came to Atlanta, it was like the president just got to the city. It's like the president just got off Air Force One downtown. That's what it's like. And it was like that everywhere he went.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I mean, it's like, to me, I like LeBron fans. Like they had this thing where they had a comparison on in the of YouTube, and they showed people that Jordan was the best, and he was like, well, you know, they're making excuses. It's like this. To me, I think it's the retardism going on in this world, because if I show you the truth and you still want to fight it, I think something wrong with you.
You ignoring the truth because you so determined to either be right or you just don't want to look foolish. But you just making yourself look even more foolish.
Yeah, you make yourself look stupid. You know what I mean? I mean, Jordan won 10 scoring championship. LeBron won 1. You've been 22 years and you only won 1 scoring championship?
1.
That's bad.
Yeah. And it was 4 years before he won a championship.
Damn.
So, I mean, when you talk, bro, it's so much, bro. If you, not only the on-the-court accolades, but the off-the-field, the influence. That in the entire country of North Korea, the president of North Korea, whether he's a president or prime minister, whatever he is, dictator, whatever he is, of North Korea, he changed his on the United States because he was watching Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls play basketball. And then he got to see the Olympics, and he got to see Michael Jordan in the Olympics. It made him want to meet the Chicago Bulls. The whole team. It made you want to meet Michael Jordan. You got to, bro. Listen, listen, bro. That was especially that was at the time when North Korea was at. They was at. They was on the brink of war with another country.
Damn.
Michael Jordan probably saved millions of lives because
yeah,
he was that influential.
yeah. I think that one when Reagan was in office.
Yeah, I think that was Reagan. That went.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That might have been Bush Senior. That Reagan and Bush Senior. Might have been Bush Senior though.
Cause both of them were fucking up real bad. We about to die in them motherfuckers, boy. We about to die in them motherfuckers, boy. They were fucking up. Reagan kept falling asleep. Wake your ass up, Reagan. Well, make some more money. Wait, make some more money. Don't worry about my Reagan. If the time to get low, he called me. Make some more money. Make some more money.
Man, Ronald Reagan was still trying to be a damn movie star. He was trying to be a president and a movie star at the same damn time.
I watched one of his movies. He alright. I mean, he ain't no superstar, but he was all right. I give him that. But that presidency, I don't know what the hell. He just stayed in the movies because that shit was And me and
what my grandma say about Donald Trump. My grandma say Donald Trump ain't nothing but Ronald Reagan. That's how he is. A damn show.
There ain't no think about that. She's kind of right. They both always know something they don't damn know. Cause Reagan swear he knew everything and didn't know shit. And that's how Donald was.
Today. Yeah, Larry, hey, you want to come on talk Falcon? Come on and talk Falcon, man. They do it. We just carrying on. We got the link drop for the fans this morning for let me clear because last night I said I was gonna drop the link, but I didn't. And last night we ain't talking about nothing but GOAT talk last night. So that's why me and Deshaun, that's why we talking about it right now.
Yeah, I went to the kitchen and came back. I said, well, okay, when I get back, we'll talk about Jordan. I came back. I saw heard your outro music. I said, what the fuck? They already did it that quick. I said, Blakberry must have said, Jordan won, shut up. Because it was 62. Blakberry?
Yeah, it was 62. Yeah, it was 62, man. It was 62. And I was being fair because it was the chat, me and Big Will both agreed, but the chat had an overwhelming vote. I gave it to the chat. I was being fair.
Well, who was it? What, G.O.A.T kept on trying to defend LeBron. That shit was funny.
G.O.A.T and Jordan, Texas boy in Southside.
They had me. They had me like, see, see what I said about the jersey. They mustn't catch on. I said, how can you be the GOAT if the guy you try to emulate is on your jersey?
He literally make what you put on to go play.
You ain't nowhere on nobody's jersey. Nowhere.
And not only that, you wear 23 because of Jordan. Who gonna wear a number because of you?
Woo! Wow! Whoa! Ooh, I ain't think about it like that. Damn.
Influence. When we talking because that was one of the categories last night. Influence.
Okay, this the YouTube thing. They had a lot of LeBron fans watching to see who compared Jordan and Jordan and LeBron, who the best, right? Do you know 9 out of 10 of LeBron's fans said, damn, I ain't know Jordan played it. Because most of the LeBron fans never seen Jordan play. So
Right.
they just assumed that Jordan couldn't play. But when they see the video, they're like, damn, I ain't know he could shoot like that. Damn, I ain't know he could cross over like that. Damn. And at
Yeah.
the end of the video, they said Jordan won.
Yeah. They when they go sit down and they watch Michael Jordan actually play, that's when they have that. I mean, if you come out of that, if I sit you down, and what how long would you say sit them down to watch for?
How long what?
How long would you say sit somebody down to watch Jordan play for? For
I
them to
was Hey, it won't be long. I mean, the first 10 minutes, you be like, yeah, you will. Cause
it,
look, it's like he's the best offensive player. He's the best defensive player. He's the best stealer. I mean, all in that era, he was the best at everything. He had the best shooting percentage. He had the best defense percentage. It is like this one kid said that nigga was the best in everything. and
it
and
was
then
true.
and then they look at LeBron. They're like, damn, I thought LeBron gonna win there. Damn, Jordan beat him there too. And you know what ended up being? It ended up being like you said, 6-2 again. Cause they had 6 categories too. But they were kind of different than yours. But it was same concept. It was like accolades. It was. I mean, only LeBron won was uh longevity because he's been there 22 years. Jordan ain't gonna win that. Uh, and uh, endurance.
Man, you hit that right on the point, bro. I've been arguing with niggas about this all week at work. I
So
never
Larry,
seen Jordan play. But just off the highlights and me going to see him on YouTube, I think his game is all around better than LeBron game is. Cause
Hell
I
yeah.
think LeBron gets away with a lot of shit that I feel like back in the day he wouldn't be able to do. All that goddamn traveling he be doing going to the rack. Man, what the hell?
Man,
And
Larry.
that some bitch like a I ain't gonna lie, I don't respect his game because I don't see him really being a clutch killer instinct guy on the court. Even doing the Timberwolves series just recently. Man, that man got the ball out of his hand down there every fourth quarter.
Oh, Larry.
yeah,
They asked that question too. If it's 5 seconds on the clock, who would you like to have the ball, LeBron or Jordan? And 98.5% of people said Jordan because they said LeBron is not clutch.
Nah, he ain't clutch, OG. He ain't clutch. I give it to him. Okay, he down there what 6'8", 6'9", by what 30, 45, 250 at the max.
try
Shit,
260.
God damn, what I wanted to say 260, 265. The sum is like he 220 though.
That's them
How
cameras.
you move? He
Yeah,
move.
his
You got to
agility.
give it to him. He moved like he 220.
Yeah, that's why I
That's
was
how
finna
he
say
move.
220. I'm like, that somebody be moving. But his gameplay, I feel like out of all the stars in my time, because I ain't get to see John. I'm a young guy. I ain't get to see John. But like him, KD, Curry, all them type of guys, Kyrie. Like for me, I feel like they put LeBron over all them just because I feel like it's made for him coming out of high school to be the guy. Because it was a guy at his high school.
Hello?
You went out there.
And what I was like, how you gonna put LeBron over
Hear me,
Kobe?
hear me. You
Yeah,
can hear me
you
now.
good now. Yeah, you good
Okay,
now.
I say I ain't really get to see John play, but the stars in my time, like Kobe, goddamn LeBron, I say Curry. Who else I'm gonna say? KD, like even KD got the killer instinct, but he had to get on teams to win. I feel like LeBron did the same shit. I haven't seen LeBron win with just a mediocre ass team. He got to go get down there, Kyrie and AD, or Luca, or goddamn Kyrie, AD.
Bruh. I'm gonna tell you like this. 5 seconds on the clock. 5 seconds on the clock. It's a couple people I might want more than Jordan or let alone LeBron. Hell, shit, I might want Robert Ory with 5 seconds left.
See, I ain't really get. He was a shooter, right? I ain't really get to see him like that coming up.
Shit, I might want goddamn Derek Fisher. I might want goddamn Ray Allen. 5 seconds left.
Not even Curry.
Curry. Hell, I might want Steph. Shit, I might want Steph before I want Jordan with 5 seconds left. But when we talking LeBron and Jordan, man, it's so many people I would take with 5 seconds left before I took LeBron, bro.
I take BJ Armstrong.
With Jordan, it might be a few. What'd you say?
I think BJ Armstrong or Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. 5 seconds on the clock. Hell yeah.
I think people
Reggie Miller
talking about these Falcons, man, because I'm seeing it down there in the chat.
or even Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reggie Miller.
But let me ask you a question. How are we talking about LeBron and we not talking about Kobe? Kobe the closest name to Jordan to me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I seen Kobe. I seen my boy.
That's exactly how I feel about it.
Kobe had that killer. Yeah, some bitch might shoot 50 shots and make 10, but that some bitch gonna goddamn let you know he finna come to score the ball.
Yeah. And he got 5 rings.
He became an efficient scorer eventually. After probably about, I'm gonna say after the 3-peat with Shaq, he became a more efficient shooter. Probably like a couple years after that, when he realized he was gonna have to be more efficient shooter, because trying to play above the rim, I mean, you just limited on that. After a while, you can't do that forever. At some point, you're gonna have to become a more efficient shooter. So
you right about that. Yeah, got to be able to shoot that rock.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, I put Jordan and Kobe, and a little bit now LeBron. But I don't. I think to me, the thing that make me LeBron really don't feel him. It's 22 years. What you be accountable? Kobe and Jordan did it in less years, and to me, if you gain more in less years, I see that more of a success than somebody that had to take 22 years to only win 4 rings.
Yeah, you ain't bullshitting on that. Because if it's taking you down there 30 years just to pass the 2 dudes that they say the greatest of all time, that means, bro, you really ain't got what it takes.
Nope.
Like with me, I'll give you credit for being able to last so long and play and still be able to play at a high level. I can't take that away from LeBron. His conditioning, his endurance is far beyond that of the average normal basketball player in the NBA. Like ain't nobody been able to play 20 plus years and still be able to play at the level he's played at.
Right.
I give him. I can't take that away from him.
And he's playing at a high level.
And he's playing at a high level too. But with that being said, that also got a lot to do with that load management shit too.
That being able to sit out when you want to sit out shit.
Yeah. That instead of playing 82 games, you playing 60. You playing between 50, 60 games a year.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, in Jordan's career, he played 82 games 9 times. And LeBron only did it once.
God damn. Once.
Once.
So even him coming into the league, that some bitch went playing 82.
Nope.
think that when he did it though, it was his first time out with Cleveland. That when he did it.
Yep, one time.
Don't Ricky Minicount start today, fellas?
Yes, Ricky
Okay.
Minicount starts
Okay.
today.
Yes,
As
sir.
Georgia, Texas boy stated down there in the chat, the Rickies reported yesterday.
I seen that. I seen that.
First order of business when it comes to the Falcons with me, I want to see what y'all think about Ryan Newsel not signing his potential offer sheet. Why y'all think he ain't signed an offer sheet yet?
Because he might be in position to lose his spot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this home team. I feel like he ain't confident in what we got going on with him at the position where he can
It might be
succeed
something
in.
to that.
Because I think we might end up going more passing than what a lot of people thinking, bro. They finna make Pennis throw that goddamn rock this year.
But they didn't draft a center though.
Nah, we got one out of undrafted free agent. Yeah, I know. You feel me? So, we got Joshua Gray, because I was listening to who podcast was on the other day. I think when Big Low was on your shit, Blakberry, he was saying that Joshua Gray might be a runner for the center spot now.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah, you said that.
And we got Gwen too. But if I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest, man, news are not bad. But I think the way the offense is being constructed this year, he's not really gonna be sustainable for it.
But know what? News's a better center for Penny because he's been practicing with Penny for so long.
Yeah, you're right about that. He have been a second string on the team with Penny second string, which I think they should. But that means he might not want to be here. Then he ain't signed it.
That's why I'm asking the question, because it's like it's a reason he ain't signed that sheet. It's a reason he ain't signed that deal.
It could either be that the competition finna be hot now on the team, that a lot of players might feel like, boy, I ain't gonna win this spot. Or he might be ready to go somewhere else where he ain't got to worry about the competition and he gonna be the starter.
You know what? Since this is the 60th anniversary, do you feel like this team is acting weird?
Yeah.
This year?
You kind of get a weird feeling about the team, yo. I feel that.
I'm just gonna say this. Y'all saying that shit, man. I just hope goddamn we don't start out bad, bro.
I like this. To me, I feel like when we don't gel good, it's gonna take defense. It's gonna take a defense a little bit longer than the offense. But when the defense really get crunk, it's gonna be over.
For y'all, man, how y'all feel about this, right? So I said this in the chat the other day. I think I had said it on your shit, Blakberry, the other day, but it kind of really made me look at a lot of more people that be speaking on the Falcons kind of weird now, because it's like I just keep hearing this. Boy, we need to get rid of Ray Magoose. Okay, we get rid of him. Who we relying on in that spot?
Undrafted free agent Nick Nash.
So I said that.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that in a way. Well, I don't believe in Nick Nash. Hell, Nick Nash is on my list of guys that could have went somewhere. So it ain't got nothing to do with Nick Nash's ability. It's the fact that Ray McCloud just gave you a season where he had the best season of his career.
Yeah.
But what about the 15 guys? They did good last year. Who went to the Pro Bowl?
When I said we could rely on Nick Nash, that was the problem. Like, oh no, we need to go get a number 2 and a number 3 receiver. I'm like, bro, we got that on the team. We just ain't giving guys shots.
No, the guy who went to the Pro Bowl.
Kadar Hodge.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he's not getting a fair shot to be the number 2 or the number 3 guy. Well, let me not say number 2, the number 3 guy.
He ain't got hard hand. His hands is questionable.
Yeah, I can understand that.
His hands questionable. Now, as far as like stretching the field and breakaway speed, yeah, he got what it takes there. But his hands a little questionable. I don't know. I ain't never understood the Ray McCloud criticism. I don't know what
Man,
the
me
fuck
either,
Ray
Blakberry.
McCloud
Bro,
did.
every time I get on everybody else shit, they always crying about dude. I'm like, bro, what the fuck do you want the man to do? He came and earned this spot. He wasn't giving that shit.
They just because you're a
Exactly.
team.
He earned it. They could have went and got somebody else and said, fuck Ray. We finna go get a better receiver than him as we think he is. They said, nah, we gonna believe in Ray, let him earn his spot. And he did what the hell he was due. He did his due
No,
diligence.
Blakberry. I'm tell you
Yeah.
something now. I know me and you've been through this over the years, and I like when you got long hair, people start hating on you for no
People
reason.
try. That's true. That's true, bro.
Damn.
Sometimes, and it be your own people too. So sometimes
Yeah.
the nigga just hate on you because you got a head full of hair. You just got it like that, bro. So
I
yeah,
hope that ain't the case, bro, because if I feel like niggas just trying to knock his play just cuz. Like, how the hell can you knock a nigga play like that, bro, when he was already counted out coming into the season?
when I went and looked at these numbers, this figure here, 87 targets, only 3
3
drops.
drops. 3. That's down to 100 passes with 3 drops.
I don't know what else you want from the dude, bro. I don't know what else you want from him, man.
Then I got a question too. Okay, I seen that the undrafted can still change their number after, I think, what, rookie minute count or some shit like that. So I said in one of the chats just off of Humboldt to see like the take and Kobe rock Matt Ryan jersey. Number 2. Bruh, nigga went crazy on me. Oh man, you crazy hell. I'm like, bro, it's a number, bro. What the hell? On top of that, have we won a Super Bowl with any of these niggas y'all crying about?
We ain't won shit.
We ain't won shit. And then it be kind of confusing to me because it's like, if you kind of like different opinion on some shit, niggas feel like you just talking some gibberish bullshit. Like, and I said that in the chat, I'm like, bro, we complaining about their numbers in Atlanta, but bro, have we won anything with any of these motherfuckers y'all saying is the greatest of all time in Falcons history? We ain't won that with that one on. We done got there, but we ain't won nothing.
Right.
So what? So I want to know, the question is, what is the success rate that we upgrading the Falcon players on? Because we ain't won shit with nobody that they crying about.
They said this right here. Instead of retiring a number, why don't the number that we sit out put on the opposite side, like Matt Ryan number, don't get to nobody on offense. It get to somebody on defense. And like a defensive number, get to somebody on offense. I was like, okay.
Right. That shit don't even make sense.
Huh?
I don't understand why.
I don't subscribe to that, bro. I don't subscribe to that. I'm like this. If I can't walk into my team's arena or stadium or dome, if I can't walk in there and look up and see championships,
Tell you.
I damn so better not see no damn jerseys, no numbers retired.
Right. Like, what? We want to put numbers up before rings? When the hell we start doing that?
I don't know what they do that.
Like, bro, come on, are you serious? That's what we talking about, glorifying players over the team. Like,
yes, man.
If you more of a fan of the player, say that. Say that.
That's why we got a championship, because we glorify players instead of the teams.
Stop kicking it like y'all fans of the organization. Cause as soon as I said something about Matt Ryan in the chat, bro, them niggas timed me out for 3 hours, bro. Bro, I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm a real solid guy, bro. That shit really made me look at them niggas like some goofies. Like, bro, I'm not a fan of him because he took us to the bowl. Win-win. That was the only season I seen the nigga do something that was spectacular. Won MVP, and we went to the bowl and lost. That's it. Yes, he was a good quarterback for our franchise. But, bro, where have we won with all these guys? Nothing. That's the only thing I care about. If we winning, that's cool. They can retire the jersey, put that shit up in the closet. But, bro, we might be the only franchise and with a couple more without a Super Bowl.
I'm telling you something now. When I saw that interview with Penix at the Waffle House, it started. I started looking at the questions they were giving him, and then when he called Matt Ryan and clarified that they will have a meeting together, a lot of fans lost their mind because they thought that it was a lie that Matt Ryan gonna minister him. Why would he make up a lie like that? Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
That's stupid. And so they kept going on with it, and they were saying like Matt said, "Well, come to my house for dinner next weekend." Penny said, "Okay," but to me, like I said, it feel like a weird feeling when Penny said he's gonna take the wide receivers and the tight end out to put some practice in privately. It showed me a lot of smarts, a lot of maturity for a young quarterback. And to me, not too many quarterbacks would do that. Especially they knew because some when they come in the league, they get a big head like because their school already pumped their head up because they was a star at school. But Penn is he just so level headed, and the way he answered questions, like they asked him, "Do you think if they would put you in the game earlier, like y'all went to the playoff?" He said, "I don't know."
Yeah, hey, he's smart as hell, dog. He's smart, dog. Because they really were looking for an answer from that question. Because I was looking at the shit too. And I realized when they asked him certain questions about the team, bro, he don't even get them no answer, period.
He just said, "I don't know." He's like, maybe not. And that's a smart answer. Because if he would have said, yeah, I
Boy,
would
it would have
have
been some damn drama.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he
The
arrogant.
reporter do they fish. Sometimes the reporter that when they get bored of having the politically correct answers and you know the franchise guy answers, they start fishing. They start
Yeah.
fishing. We need to get him to say something controversial, so we can take it and run with it, turn it into something it ain't.
I was downtown Atlanta like in the 90s, right? And they got this show on. They had this show on BET called Hits, right? And the guy interviewed me. I had my girl with me, and the guy said, "What you doing?" He said, "What you doing with all these hoes?" I said, "Hoes everywhere," but they edited it and said, "I got hoes everywhere." So,
Uh huh.
so my family said, "What the hell you say, boy?"
That nigga went out, didn't he?
Yeah, and then my girl,
I
she
can't
wanted.
hear his ass.
Look, my girl was not right there with me. She was talking to a friend. So when he got televised, everybody was calling my phone. Like, you got hold everywhere. Okay. But that how them new people, I mean, them people, the interview people do, they would twist your words up so bad. And I could have Pennis is smart. He been trained right.
It's like with the James
Right.
Pierce shit, right? How everybody keeps saying he got a bad character. And it's kind of weird that the NFL tried to push that shit so hard. So like I've been noticing the Falcons been putting his ass in front of that camera like a motherfucker.
Like, oh, he ain't. Some people say he ain't coachable.
Yeah, that shit. The only thing I see is a dude that want to play ball that ain't with all that negative bullshit, and they trying to force that on him to entertain it. Like he said, man, I'm not big on social media, I'm not big hanging with motherfuckers, none of that. I don't see how that's a problem in the league. Cause I want to just play ball.
But no what I can tell, boy, that nigga he'll snap on your ass because he went on black Air Force One. I can
Yeah,
tell.
hell yeah, he black alpha, and that's why I love him. But get what? I'm tired of them goddamn piano players on the team that ain't saying shit.
They said they
Yeah.
said they told Raheem you gotta watch him because he gonna smack somebody. And Raheem
Long
said,
as they
"Shit, let
ain't
him smack
playing the
somebody."
tambourine. Long as they ain't tambourine players.
No, right? Let him go smack somebody. We need something like that. All
It
that
is
behind,
crazy. Boy.
I, all that being I'm not hating on nobody Christian, but being Christian and everything is not in football, man. You like
Yeah,
this.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit don't work, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro.
No,
That shit don't work,
go
bro.
in there be like
Especially
Mean Joe Green. Mean Joe Green
that's
was
how you
hitting the
know a lot
number.
of our fans is not really Atlanta and come from the city. Cause it's like these niggas be want like niggas to get on the podium. Yes, sir. You know, coach said this and man, fuck that. Coach, you wrong, bro. You know that's some bullshit you been calling on the field. Like you need the truth.
I,
Like, and it's like in
I
today's
love
world, the
Raheem.
truth is like they scared of it.
Yeah, it's like I love Raheem. He my savior. Man, fuck that nigga. with
Straight up.
with the
Hey, cause I
complete
feel
hands
like
on
this.
him.
If he rubbed James Pistol the wrong way, bro, that nigga gonna smash his ass.
He ain't smack him. I can
Hey
see
man.
when
Hey
Tori
man.
went into him, Tori was scared as hell. She was like,
Yeah.
she had the question so precisely. She like, so I
Uh-huh.
know. She said,
Yes,
yeah,
bro. That you her demeanor with JPJ was way different than what it was with
With Jalen
Jalen
Walker.
Walker.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
With Jalen
But I
Walker,
see that she knew
I
she had to be
slick got
limited on what she was saying. And she
yeah,
had to make him feel
cause
comfortable and not overwhelmed.
Like
right,
this.
cause with Jalen Walker, you slick kind of got that feeling like she slick trying to get that nigga digits. She slick trying to get that nigga
Yeah.
money.
Yeah,
That's how you felt with Jalen Walker. With
yeah.
JPJ, it was like shit. Can we get this nigga on by his way so he can go on by his way? I go on about mine.
Look, like, with Jaden Walker, she talking about, I heard you been singing. This is a hot tail girl. She said, that's not part of your question. You
Sing
don't talk
to
about
me,
football.
sing to me, Jalen. That what you sing to me.
Look, with with JBJ, you like, did you do anything else at home? You like, no. Next question.
Hey, on God. She say, yeah, so what is your hobby? He say, I just be chilling. I don't really do too much. I might play the game, but I just be chilling. I stay off social media. Oh, so you don't really do nothing outside of football? Nah, I just play football and go home. What killed me when
Yeah,
she asked him what his favorite play was, and that motherfucker said, I don't really got one. It's the next play. I said,
Yeah,
yeah,
next
this
play,
some
he
yeah.
bitch on
just
a whole
nickname.
different realm of life. This some bitch ain't stunning nothing but knocking your ass out on that field. That's it.
That boy, right up. That's my kind of defensive player.
Yeah, that's what
My
you
kind of
need.
guy.
That's what you
Yeah.
need, a motherfucker who gonna. Cause I feel like this. I bet you everything in the book. The day being the first day of Ricky Men count. That some bitch gonna forget it's Ricky Men count, and he gonna be trying to hit for real.
Look, when she try to make him laugh, he like,
Yeah. He like I ain't here to play. I give you that. I give you that one, but I ain't here to play.
Hey,
They
that's
want
some
to
bitch would not crack a smile, bro.
be
Hey, that's something. Hey, he would not crack a smile, bro. I'm like, what's wrong with this man, bro? She trying
Throw
to
the
be
fuck
nice,
off, bro.
dude. Like this here, man. But I'm ready to go.
You throw it off, bro. I love it. You gotta have
no,
one of them guys
no.
on the team, bro.
When
Got to.
Raheem, no, when Terry was on the phone with him at the draft, he said, "You ready to come to Atlanta?"
Yeah.
He didn't answer. He said, "Mama, you ready to go to Atlanta?" He never answered that question. He paid the phone to his mama. This
So
nigga
Teddy
Cause it
Boy
crazy.
said,
changed.
hey, quick. He said, hey, quick thought. Since we have an offensive line guru and Ledford, could we have found the future in Jack Nelson at right tackle, Jordan Williams at left tackle, and Joshua Gray at center?
I believe so.
Yeah, I do too.
And I'm gonna be honest. I think we might see that sooner than we think.
Correct.
Because
Might
that
see
Jet
that next
Nelson
year.
dude is a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, it's quite possible you can see that next season. It's
Joshua
very,
Gray,
very
that
possible.
some bitch ain't no sleeper. Jordan Williams from Georgia Tech. I looked at some film on him. Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he was solid.
I don't see no
He cooked,
desperation in that
boy.
we did. I just see depth and solid pieces when they come in, they can play.
The second best draft in this draft for me, they cooked up a 3-star General Meal.
Yeah.
You know, you got a UA, they gave you a USDA sirloin, medium well, gave you some mashed potatoes with some gravy, smothered in some gravy and some asparagus, you know. Probably got your a Pinot Grigio next to you. You know, that's a 3-star General Meal. That's a 3-star meal right there. But
Yeah,
that motherfucker Terry gave us a 7-course meal.
I did.
5-star meal.
After this year, I want us to come back to this right here and see what draft was better. You got to wait till the year's over. What draft was better? This 2015. 2016. I mean.
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah, because they kind of close right now.
Yeah.
You know what's so crazy, fellas? Bro, I didn't even used to pay attention to when we dropped out. That's how fed up I was of just getting garbage every year. I got tired of that shit. After that Tech McKinley shit, bro, this was the first year just being real that I done tapped into the fast when it came to drafting. Because I kind of felt like we was actually going to draft some shit that was worth watching on the field. After I heard they let Terry draft this shit, I was like, okay, let me see if Terry going to actually do his thing. And he goddamn grilled. Fuck cooking. That son bitch smothered and grilled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he put together a 7-course meal, bro. He put together that H&W for you at that H&W Steakhouse. That's what he put together for you, boy. If ain't nobody been to H&W Steakhouse, bro, over there in Petrie Corners. Is that Petrie Corners?
Because
I think that
I'm sure
Petrie
finna ask you,
Corners.
what the hell is that?
Yeah, man. H&W Steakhouse. It's gonna be expensive. Don't go with your kids. Just you and your girl. Don't go with your kids. You gonna
yeah,
spend too
that's the
much
one.
money. You gonna spend way too much money. But
Mm.
take your woman out on a date to H&W Steakhouse over in Petrie Corner, man. When I tell you the best steak I ever had in my life, I thought my steak was the best I had in my life. They steak, the best steak I ever had in my life.
Yeah, that's the one that
Ever.
you walk in, you pick out your own steak, and then they cook it.
No, they bring you your food cooked. It ain't like that.
No,
It
because
ain't
it's the
like
restaurant I've been to.
it ain't like
Rather, no, it's the restaurant I've been to. They had all the
uh,
meat right in front of you, and then you pick the meat you want, and then they'll cook it and then bring it to your table. It's a
oh
nice
yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah, they bring it to you. They'll bring
Yeah.
because it be so many people in there, they gotta bring it out there to you so you can select which one you want.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
bring
I
it to
think
your
I've been there.
table. Yeah, they bring it to your table, they let you see which one you want. You pick it out, they go back there, they cook it up for you.
Yeah, I think I've been there. Yeah. That is nice, very nice.
Man, I can't wait to go back, man. It's expensive though, man. So I'm
Yeah.
putting y'all on to something, but don't go in there without don't go in there don't go in there without take you about $400 in there. At
For
minimum.
two?
For 2 people.
God
Go in,
damn.
take you about $400 in there minimum. Minimum.
Okay, say less.
Minimum. Shit. I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was gonna be because I didn't look at their prices before I got in there. So mentally, I wasn't prepared. So when I looked at the menus, I was like, "Oh wow, okay, gonna have to take a couple extra loans next week to make up for this." So make sure you got there go there. I'm gonna say 400 minimum. Now I know
All
some
right.
people might Some people might hear that and say, "Oh hell, that ain't shit." It depends on where you're coming from. But
Right.
I know for me, I wasn't used to saying no $200 steak and everything else. You still got to pay for too. I wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to that. But when I tell you it's worth the experience, the service is impeccable. Got impeccable service. They got like, you gonna have more than one waiter. You gonna have like 3 different waiters that come to the table to see about you. I loved it. I was like, wow, man. Cause me and my wife, that one thing about it is like, if the service is bad but the food is good, we still won't go back.
Yeah.
You got to have good service.
If the window's dirty, I'm not going in.
What if I go in the bathroom and the bathroom ain't been clean?
I'm leaving.
Because the best restaurants keep a clean bathroom, y'all. The best ones. They keep a clean bathroom.
I took this hood girl to Front Page News. I asked her, he ever been to a Creole restaurant? And she said, yeah, Popeye. But so,
You said that the other day, boy. I was dying, boy. I said, what?
So the bill came up to $260, right? Now, normally I really don't have women look at the check. So I don't know why she grabbed check like she gonna pay for something. But she'll look at check and say, "Can you afford it?" I said, "My dad always told me if I can't afford a restaurant, don't go." Like, okay. But this same girl, I don't think to a jazz restaurant, hood girl from Capitol Home.
Oh yeah, OG, you tripping? You done took a bit from Capitol Home. Oh no.
Look, check it out. We in a jazz restaurant, right? So they got a piano player playing jazz music. She gonna whisper in my ear. I said, what? Say, when they gonna play the booty music? I said, girl, don't play no damn booty music in here.
She want to shake her ass.
Hey, this is a jazz restaurant. You see a DJ over there? That's a piano player.
Hey, Blakberry.
Damn booty music.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought just came up. You remember the other day we were talking about Billy Bobin right in his tackling percentage, bro. Man,
Yeah.
bro, so I went and looked at film that fresh football talk dropped on the nigga like, man, that son bitch a headhunter, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. That son bitch might win that nickel spot.
He might.
Who?
Billy
Billy
Bowman.
Bowman.
I ain't gonna lie, between him and Clark, because I think DF his ass up out of here. Get your ass out of here.
Billy Bowman and Xavier or Watts, they sneaky. The way they had the interview, it's like it was like one of those niggas that they kind of shicey. Cause they act smooth as hell, but they take your wallet. That I feel about them. They slick, very slick. And I like people like that on defense. Like they gonna steal an interception from you.
What's amazing to me is let me tell y'all. It took. Let me tell y'all this. If you think 80 attempts at a tackle and you get in on 60 or 60 plus, if you think that's bad, I don't know what. I don't know what. I don't know what you expect out of a defensive player. If you getting 60, you getting in on 60 tackles out of 80 attempts. So in 2023, he had 81 attempts. He only missed 21 tackles. In 2022, he had like 81 attempts. He missed 21. In 2023, he had like 82. He missed 20. He got better last year in 2024 and had fewer attempts, but it missed like 5 fewer tackles. He only missed 15. He had like 60 attempts, like 65 attempts, and he missed 15. I don't know where that's bad at. That looked like a damn good somebody that's a damn good tackler. I don't know where that's bad at. I don't know why people say, well, he missed so he gonna miss so he got a tackling issue. Man, just go turn on the tape, man, and stop going off of what somebody say. Like, man,
That's the main problem. Why I really just be on your shit now, bro. Not even no hate nobody else and no disrespect, but you the only one that look at shit in a real football mindset. A lot of these cats, bro, be looking that shit off of what they want out of a nigga. Bro, y'all niggas ain't controlling these players on the field and signing these motherfuckers. So it shouldn't matter what you want out of him when the goddamn coach done did they due diligence, scouts done did they due diligence and seen that this motherfucker gonna help the team win.
Yeah, I mean, okay, if you miss
appreciate that. How I look at it too.
I mean, everybody ain't gonna tackle all the time. Damn it. Yeah.
I don't understand how the hell like people feel like if a nigga miss a tackle, oh, you sorry, or if you get burnt, oh, you sorry, bro. It's some niggas faster than you, bro. That's just how the game go.
Go get in the corner.
It's some players more technique, like Nick Nash. That some bitch ain't that fast, but that some bitch is a technician.
He's a technician in them routes, boy. Yes,
he can get good separation. That's why I feel like they gonna come in with a more passing offense because they 5 wide receiver sets. Watch what I tell you. They gonna run more 4 and 5 wide receiver sets for pennies. Cause that's what he ranked the most in college. That's what he succeeded at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you still got B. John back there and Tyler. We gonna use them, but I think it's gonna be a different style this year using them. Well, they ain't gonna run them to the ground. They ran B. John to the ground these last 2 years, I feel like.
What's up with Georgia, Texas, boy?
What's going on, everybody? What happened?
What it do, Georgia, Texas, boy? What it do, fella?
5 in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning on my.
Yeah, you over there on that mountain time. Hey, when do you go to sleep, boy?
Telling you. That's something be in the chats all night. That's something be on every live I get on. I'm like, that motherfucker be on everything.
Y'all be on late, it only be like 8, 9 o'clock here.
Okay.
So like right now, it's 10 o'clock in Georgia, but it's only 7 o'clock here.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Y'all 3 hours behind.
Yeah, because they don't do daylight saving time no more.
Yeah, he over there on that mountain time. Hey, what you got? What you want to talk about though, man?
Them Falcons, you already know it.
What you got?
But yeah, man, it's like just like y'all was talking about earlier with Ryan Newsom. I think they waiting on Ryan Newsom because they already know that they got him in the bag. They put him on a tender, and nobody attempted to sign him on the tender. So I think they just waiting, filling out the roster, and then they gonna bring Newsom in right before training camp or right before what's after this mini camp for the veterans or something like that before going to training. Yeah.
Has anybody heard anything? Has anything been reported about whether or not he has talked to somebody? He just ain't accepted an offer.
I haven't heard nothing about Newsom.
Yo, cause I haven't heard anything, bro.
I ain't even hear them speak on him when they asked the offensive coaches in the little interviews. I ain't hear them speak on his ass then.
The only thing I heard was the week of the draft when when Terry had that press conference that Tuesday morning, and he said that Ryan Newsom is Drew Dalman's replacement. Yep. That's the only thing I heard. So like when I seen the other day that he ain't even signed his offer sheet yet, I'm like, hold on, what the hell going on with Ryan Newsom? Why he ain't signed yet?
He might be pulling one of them little vet moves where he feel like, but you shouldn't bring no competition in behind me because you just told me it was my spot.
But then again, you got to think about it like you only getting like 1.5 or 1.3 million. Your ass is replaceable. We're just doing it out of the respect that you and Michael Pittman Jr. been working together all summer and for 16 weeks in the league before they gave this job to Michael Pittman. Like, I get it, but don't act like you can't be replaced.
Yeah, that's kind of like the feeling I'm getting from him. Like y'all need me, so I want to negotiate my terms or something. Like, really?
Right.
You want to do what?
But I respect that though.
I respect the business part of it, yeah. But I mean, it's a little short sighted. I mean,
It's
you
like
gotta
Ryan
think,
Newsom.
Ryan News, like you was a backup. Like, yo, you got starting experience over here in Atlanta, and you played well, but you was still a backup though. You got to, it's like Tyler right now. Tyler just ain't getting paid shit. Tyler just getting paid $1 million. $1 million. That's what he getting paid. But he understand. I'm a fifth round draft pick. That's a backup right now. What I look like? What I look like trying to be like? Shit, I ain't gonna play for you. I ain't gonna goddamn play. Shit, till somebody give me some money. Like, what do you look like doing that? You got to understand the business side of things. You got to understand how the game works. So I kind of think Ryan Newsom, I think he a little delusional right now.
I think we got the right offensive line. To me, the Dwayne Leffler remind me of Mike Tyson, somebody who can grow an O lineman, build an O lineman, groom him to be an NFL offensive lineman. And like next year now, with next year's draft being a deep draft for offensive tackles, I can see us getting Jack Nelson ready and possibly getting Joshua Gray ready to take over the center position. And
I was just
those
finna say that I could down there see him being the starter this season on that shit that Ryan News is pulling right now.
tackle next year, or and put Jack Nelson at right tackle after this season. Let him learn none of McGarry, learn the movements of a right tackle, even though he already understands the concept of working the blind side. I think it might be different doing it on the right side. He was left tackle at
Yeah.
Wisconsin. Coming here, he'll be the blind side on the right side because Michael Penix left-handed.
What about this wide receiver room, y'all? They get back. Because we talked about how Ray McCloud kind of not he kind of taking a bad rep amongst the fan base. I think a lot of that got to do with like with the damn Billy Bowman situation. Like somebody say he got a problem, he got an issue with tackling, and fans just be like, oh, well, he gonna have to work on that instead of going and actually looking for yourself to see do he really have a issue with tackling.
I think that's just nitpicking. Like it's out here going through so
It,
much
it,
shit.
it got to it got to be nitpicking. It got to be we got to find something wrong with the guy game. We got to find something wrong with it game. So
We had
I,
2,000
I
yards.
know I know you said in his draft interview he did say he got to work on his tackling. You said that right, Joe?
Yeah. But I like Billy Bowman. Like Billy Bowman, James Pierce Jr., and Jalen Walker. Like every time I did a
Hold
mock
on
draft,
real
I
quick.
had.
I'll be right back.
But it's just like, man, I don't know what it is. Why folks sleep on Ray Ray? This man has 700 yards receiving behind 2,000 yards receiver and a 1,400 yard running back. And he could have had more. But it's like, oh, his production not good enough. What more do you want? Like, I think some folks just want a big name.
And be acting like they don't want one, but really inside they do this, so that's why they keep trying to nitpick with his ass and say he ain't no good receiver. Man, get the hell out of here.
Then it's like, all right, you've been asking for a receiver like Ray Ray for the last 3, 5 years. Somebody
Come
who
on
can
now.
contribute and kick returner, punt returner. Everybody wanted Ray Ray when he was in San Francisco, but as soon as we do it, it's a problem. Just like this draft, double dipping at pass rushers. You let the Eagles would have did that move. Let the Ravens or the Lions would have did that move. It wouldn't been no problem. But just because Atlanta did it, it's a problem.
Cause they already got Jalen Walker on the bus board. Like what the hell?
Come on now. If anybody, if Jalen Walker would have went to the Eagles, they wouldn't have said nothing. Would have never brought up no shoulder injury or nothing.
Even like the shoulder injury shit, bro. I still ain't heard that. I still ain't seen that nowhere. I've been trying to search it up, find it. I still ain't seen nobody talk about no damn shoulder injury they say he got.
Right. And then the shit on James Chris Jr. I'm still like baffled. Y'all really feel like somebody who ain't with the nonsense. I don't want to do no interviews. I don't want to talk to people. I just want to play football. That's it. That's worse character than two accusations. I don't get it.
That's how I know
I,
he really wanted to play here because he
first,
said they believed in me to grow as a man. Once
come
he
on now.
said that, I knew. He like, yeah, I'd rather play for this organization because they looking past the bullshit. They keep saying my character, like,
It's like, that's like, come on now. This man played in the SEC. Consistent production since from a true freshman to now. 13 all SEC. I went against everybody who y'all want on y'all team as an offensive line, whether they come from Georgia, Texas, Oklahoma, Alabama. I went against them. And I
Yup.
raced. I played
Yup.
against Iowa. I got sacked. I got a
cause
pick six.
he killed the offensive tackle at Alabama. What his name is? Who they just got drafted? Tyler Booker.
Yep. And then in Iowa, when they play Iowa in the bowl game, everything that Raheem wanted Edge to do, James Pierce showcased in that game. The man dropped off to the flats and took the pick to the crib.
Yup. All facts. I mean,
What
cause
I
I'm looking at this shit like I'm looking at this shit like nah, I should have went to the bathroom while I was in there. I'm looking at this shit like we wanna find something to have negative to say just because we wanna make it seem as like not we but you know some of us in the fan base, some of the content creators, we want to make it seem like we giving a fair analysis of a player to where we got to talk about something that they can work on. Well, if any defensive player, especially coming out of college, is gonna tell you that they want to work on their tackling because you going to the next level for one. Tackling in the pros ain't like tackling in college. You're gonna have to wrap up better. You're gonna have to hit harder. You're gonna have to be smarter. You're gonna have to take better angles. You're gonna have to make sure you ain't forgetting to use fundamentals and techniques that got you to where you at. Because it's real easy to do that at the professional level on defense, solely because it's defenses in college are more player oriented. Defenses in on a professional level, and y'all let me know if y'all agree with this statement. Defenses on the professional level are more coaching oriented,
yeah.
meaning the the coach is gonna get more of the credit for why a defense is really good outside of the individual players playing their role. As in college, it's more about the players and what they're doing out there on defense, more so than it is about the players in doing what they're supposed to do in their role at the professional level. The credit gonna go two different ways. So you do going to the next level on defense. You do got to work on your tackle. But to say that somebody got a tackling issue and they end on 60 out of 80 tackles,
Right.
well, is that bad? In what world is that bad? In what
But you know,
world?
that's going off the what we went through with Richie Grant. Richie Grant was involved in so many tackles, was missed tackles as well. Just like that's it. Like, come on now.
Okay,
When you put the man
okay.
tape on, the man ball since 2022 in Billy Bowman. Him and Xavier Watts led in interception in 2022.
I looked at Xavier Watt stats. The man got better at how many tackles out the season each year.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about?
And
And it's just
last
like
he had 15 minutes. How many games he played in? I think he played in how many games he played in last year?
I think they played in 11 because I don't think they made it to the playoffs last year.
Yeah, I think they made it. I think he only played in 11 or 12 games probably or 11 games. So 15 tackles. I mean 15 missed tackles. You gotta what? You gotta watch. He probably had a handful of games where he only missed one tackle.
Mm-hmm.
He might have had one game where he had a really bad game and he missed a handful of tackles. He probably missed 3 or 4 in one game. So that kind of stacks up that stat in one game to make it look like, oh well, he averaging missing a tackle a game. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like, so that's why I'm glad you said what you said, Larry, when you say you went back and you watched a game. You watched him play a game and you saw the consistency in his ability to tackle at the line of scrimmage.
Man, that
Something that
man was everywhere on the ball.
hey,
I
he
mean, down there
everywhere.
everywhere coming from the safety spot.
Tell me who come to mind, what defensive back come to mind when you think about a defensive back playing on the defensive line? Who come to mind first?
Honey Badger, Derwin James.
Yeah, I was just finna say Derwin James. I was just finna say Derwin James, Hunter Badger. Uh, who else you want to say?
How
Uh,
about how about your boy that was in Seattle,
Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas?
Yeah,
How
Earl
about
Thomas. Eric Weddle.
how Welder? How about Adams? How about Jamal Adams?
Yeah. Oh yeah, can't forget him. Can't forget him. Yeah, yeah.
How about Bob Sanders?
Yeah, yeah. I see that.
So when I think about these is guys that rate shot up there in the box because the box is like behind the right there behind the line of scrimmage and on the line is aligned with the defensive line. Billy Bowman did both. He did both. Now they didn't do it as much in 2024. He played more in the box than he did on the defensive line, and because they probably seen his ball tracking skills and said, hell, we need to put this boy. This boy need to be covering more than a little bit more because he was in on a lot of run stopping plays, but he was in way more pass defense plays, pass cover plays. So you got I love what I see out of Xavier Watts uh and Billy
Man,
Bowman. They definitely gonna be detrimental pieces to this defense. They're both gonna play. Like I don't give a fuck who start.
Tell you,
They're
they
gonna
gonna get
play.
on the field. They
every
gonna get on the field.
was
And you
it
don't have no choice but to put them on the field. How can you sit them two on the bench? How?
You
With the
everything
can't.
that
IQ they already got of playing football at the DB spot and the instincts they got already at a high level, how can you sit them two guys on the bench? Who the hell on the field at them two DB spots right now we got that we can say comfortably that can give us high level play besides Jesse Bates, AJ Terrell in the DB secondary spot in the secondary?
because Jordan Fuller and Mike Hughes got the same issue. Can they stay healthy?
Thank you. Yeah, Mike Hughes a solid corner because I ain't gonna lie. When you said the other day Blakberry about that went throwing to him, I went back and checked out on some of the games with him when we played. Man, bro, he wasn't getting tested at all, man. They ain't look that way. They went
He was
straight AJ.
yeah, cause he was being sticky. Like okay, quarterback. Everybody that done played the game know when you go back to that sideline, your coach asks you what you see out there.
Yep.
quarterbacks telling the offensive coordinator, number 2 corner, he all over. He ain't letting nobody get open today. We got to go away from him. We got to go.
I'm
We got to
glad.
do something away from him. AJ being a little, he being a little, he being a little aggressive. We could probably get away with, on some double moves with him. So that's the shit that they saying when they get to the sideline. AJ being aggressive, double move. Let's double move him. Like Mike Hughes, he number 2. We can't do nothing with him. He being sticky today. That's what the conversation is. It's quick. It's like what you see out there. This is what I see. Okay, let's do this. That's how the damn game work, bro. It ain't that AJ ain't as good as Mike Hughes. It's that Mike Hughes was just more consistent for the better part of the first half of the season last year. And quarterbacks was picking up on that in game time. They was
And think
picking
of
up on that.
before Mike Hughes got hurt, when him and AJ was playing good, why y'all think D Alfred got so many targets? That's why Raheem then was like, no, we gotta fix this nickelback position this year. Because if
Yep,
we can shut down the outside, you ain't got no choice but to go across the middle. So let's upgrade
yep,
this linebacker position. Let's
yep,
upgrade this safety in this nickelback position. We
yep.
didn't change nothing else. Think about it. We didn't change nothing else except up the middle, from D line to the safety.
Even with the undrafted free agents, everybody's thinking like they ain't gonna contribute. You think they went and signed Nick Nash, Kobe Bryant, let's say Simeon Barrow, and they gonna just send them to practice
No.
squad, and they ain't gonna give them guys a chance to make the team and be able to contribute?
Think about it. Simeon
That's a good
Barrow,
point.
you give him 1 year under Morgan Fox, he can do the same thing Morgan Fox do.
You can. Yep, sure can. You can develop
It just
Fox. You can say he's still in the age of his career for development too.
yeah. And like that's crazy because think about our entire draft. Our entire draft, the draft and the undrafted free agents. You ready for this, Blackberry? Everybody dropped. Everybody who we
Yeah,
drafted,
everybody. Yup, everybody did. Yo,
everybody.
everybody dropped.
Stole the whole
Everybody
draft.
dropped.
Stole the whole draft.
And that's something that a lot of us did say when we were doing as we did our mock draft throughout the offseason. A lot of us saw the players dropping. And we would all say it. Me, Coach Unchained, Fresh, we would all say it. Like, shit, we saying players drop, man. It's a chance we might be able to get some of these guys we wouldn't think we were going to be able to get. Because remember in the beginning, I was covering people that's why I covered Billy Bowman and Nick Nash them, because I was like, shit, these gonna be guys who we can get, y'all, that gonna still be able to be impactful on this team. I wasn't thinking we would get a Watts. I wasn't thinking we would get a Jalen
I
Watts.
ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I damn sure didn't know who they were. Only by getting on your channel. I'm dead ass here. I ain't know who the hell them nigga was. Cause I ain't gonna lie. That mean I gotta start expanding my horizon of like different teams. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I really just look at Georgia, but I don't really be looking at a lot of more different teams like that.
Yeah, the way my process is, I got a lot of shit on my plate when it comes to my day to day. I'm running two businesses, and I'm in a truck. That alone, before I get to wife and kids, before I even get to that, that's a lot on my plate already. And
Right.
I'm my own accountant, I'm my own secretary, I'm my I used to be my own dispatcher, but now I let my uncle do that now. So that's something I did, take some weight off of me on. But I don't dial in on college ball until the off season. I pay attention, I keep tabs. But as far as like knowing who is who on what team, what they doing, what they stats is, what scheme they in, who they being coached by, I don't do a deep dive like that until the off season, until the Falcons are no longer playing. Because now, okay, so now I can really, I can sacrifice a little bit of time that I wouldn't usually do with going all in. But see, I trust my ability at gauging talent, at understanding why this person is good at what they're good at, going looking at what they're doing, and seeing if they consistent with it. And if I see they consistent with it and I see how they approach the game, that allows me to determine how I think that they'll be able to transition to the NFL. Because there's guys that ball the fuck out in college, but when you really go deep, when you do a deep dive into their game, you start to see little things that you'll be like, well, oh no, he take false steps a lot. That's not gonna work at the next level. He just been getting away with it in college. Like, I don't know. A good example of that is who a good example of that? I guess you can say that dude, David Walker, the guy that's like 6 foot. He like 6 foot, but he like 260 pounds. Playing
Well,
edge. That's something he do. He take a lot of false steps. Like, that's not gonna. You got to get better with that at the next level, because a false step at the next level will get you blowed up out the play. That half a second or get a guard or a tackle enough time to blow you up out of play. So you got to eliminate that false step. That's why, even though your boy Abdul Carter, even though he had a lot of interior push from his defensive tackles that helped him get to a lot of his pressures, when you look at what he does and why he's good at it, you say, okay, well, he still got a quick first step. He still don't do the false step. He still got excellent technique. He can go to a swim. He can go to a swim move. He can spin off. He can go up and under. It's a lot of things he does well to get his pressures, that even if he didn't have that defensive push in the middle, he'll still be an impactful pressure guy because he's just really good at doing it. So when I look at stuff like that, that's how I determine, this guy gonna transition well to the NFL. And when I go look at, like, that's why I like going to Iowa and looking at they guys. They always producing somebody on defense that gonna come out and be a stud all the time, every single season. That's how I knew Jack Campbell was gonna be a stud after watching him. But that's what it did with me. I'm gonna give you, like you said earlier, I'm gonna give it to you from a football aspect, from playing the game and knowing what I see out there, and not just about what somebody report in a report or what somebody tell me. I can't just go off of that. I can't do it. I got to go see it for myself and then determine whether or not, if I feel like that's something that translates to the next level. That was long-winded. That took a lot of time to goddamn say. I feel like I said way too much in here.
Nah, you right though, because I feel like they put football like in the analytic mindset now, where like everybody looking at shit percentages, and people ain't looking at game film like that no more. Motherfuckers just looking at highlights. They're looking
I
at
like.
certain aspects of the game. Like if a nigga just make a pick, okay, everybody want to go off. Okay, he got 6 picks, but shit, it ain't just about picks. Is he getting to the ball? Is he playing coverage when it's time to play coverage and he can't make a play on the ball? Is he making a tackle when it's time to make a tackle? Is he coming up, being disciplined on the play or whatever his position is? Come on, man. It ain't all about just some highlight and, oh damn, his name this and he done did this the past few years. That shit ain't about now. Because let's be honest, when Grady was here, what the hell he done did the last 3-4 years?
Did the same thing that Morgan Fox did.
Right. So it's like, shit, when you need somebody to produce, you got to go get production.
Hey, that's why I'm sitting right here looking at this secondary and everything we got. Some of those guys finna be gone.
Yeah.
Bryant, Manning, Watt, Bowman is making this secondary.
Yeah, I forgot about Manning. Yeah, Manning. He's solid. Everybody forgot about him. He's just a little smaller. But the Sun
Where
gun run like a 4.2.
Alfred, Brooks, King is gone because they ain't under no contract. They on 1 year deals. They also be gone when they go in training camp.
And I
They
feel like they ain't versatile.
Like I like Alfred, and I would like to give him another chance. But hey, we brought in some people who can challenge that man for his job.
What's up with Will Amy? Hey Will Amy, I'm gonna give you a few minutes, then we're gonna close
What's
it out.
going on?
What you got on?
Oh, hey, I agree with you, man. Shoot, it's competition. You know what I'm saying? So August when the pads come on, it's totally different. But I think Bowman and them and Xavier Watts, they can play multiple positions. I feel like Watts, he gonna hold that strong safety because you gonna need the strong safety to do the assignments and the run support. And I like Bowman, man. Bowman, he's a ball hawker and he support the run game too. So the thing he gotta do is working on his tackling. And I think he can play man to man, zone, all that, all the tight ends and the big wide receivers and the go across the middle. That's what he gonna do. He gonna lay that hat and he gonna cover. And that's what we were missing on this defense, that nickel position, because that's a very important position to play. And the sky's the limits for this defense, man. We just got to stay healthy and improving every week. Improving every week. As long as the pass rush getting to the quarterback. Everything else play on his own. But yeah, I think Kobe Bryant could push out of Mike Hughes out of spot. Only thing with Mike Hughes is he gotta be more healthy, man. Just be more healthy and consistent. So yeah, the sky's the limit for this defense.
So Will Amy, what you think on and I know it's an echo, so we getting ready to close. I ain't even gonna worry about it.
Okay.
What you think gonna be most beneficial to this secondary unit, getting the best
I
out of them
think
with this coach staff?
I think the best thing for this union, I think we're gonna be playing more. Not I don't even say like a lot of cover three looks. We're gonna be doing like a lot of like more multiple sets, like playing a lot of like 5-2-3, like a lot of dime packages looks and stuff like that. Giving teams a lot of different looks, like for my our linebackers just having like blitzing like I say like 4 or 5. But our second unit, I see we're gonna be playing like a lot of more man to man. Cause a lot of teams like do a lot of vertical routes on us and do a lot of seams. So as long as we play a lot of man to man and play a kind of like a cover 9, not too much is a lot of too much of zone. We gonna be good, man. This gonna be no fly zone. Cause no fly zone. I don't want to cause the crash out crew. We need to play no fly zone. You gonna have to earn every inch, every yard situations. You know what I'm saying? It's like mathematics. So you gotta be on point in that secondary. And I think, we stay healthy, but I think D. Alfred might probably be on a rotation dude, but I don't think he gonna get no burn. I think Clark Phillips III could probably be on the practice man squad. So I don't think he gonna make the roster. I'm just being honest. I understand he probably this is third year learning a different scheme, but I just don't think he's that physical nickel cornerback you wanted to cover these big wide receivers and tight ends. Not with this defense itself, because Jeff Arthur's got defense players who will fly around the ball.
What's up, man?
Man?
Hey man,
Uh,
we gonna see exactly they plan to attack with this defense, man, going into training camp.
Hey,
Uh,
one thing before we get up out of here. Hey, we
go
got
ahead.
hey, they doing the prayer conference. They finna pop up with a prayer conference right around here at 11:10. Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna
y'all
catch
get
you
ready
after I
for
take
that
my
press
I'm gonna
conference.
catch you after I take my ass Yeah, man, y'all wish me luck, man. I'm not going inside to take my Air Force test today. I'm kind of running a little Hey
Okay.
man, late, man. get So that, sky's the
Hey,
limit, man.
you
Yeah,
don't need
yeah,
luck.
man. I'm
You
trying
don't
to
need
get.
luck. You just need blessing. You just need the Lord.
Yeah,
Just know God got
yeah.
you. If it's for you, He'll make it for you.
Yeah, I just gotta focus on the math part though, man. That's amazing. The main focus is the math, the reading comprehension. I got that down pat. It's just the arithmetic and the math. It's basically just easy. You gotta see what the problem is, take your time and just read it and see if it's anything about difficult. It's subtracting and it's saying product that's multiplying. Easy, little something simple. I got this, man.
You got it, bro. I believe in you.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out
yes
to the
sir.
panel. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate everybody coming through. Y'all make sure y'all check us out next time. Catch us on the flip side.
Yes sir. We out.